Mazda is well known for the great sports cars it's produced over the years, like the RX-8 and the MX-5. So you may be surprised to discover that the new CX-60 plug-in hybrid is actually the most powerful production car Mazda has ever built. Weighing in at just over 2 tons, it's also one of the heaviest. But is the new CX-60 also Mazda's finest tow car?
An impressive spec sheet suggests it could be. The 2.5 litre petrol engine and electric motor have a combined output of 327 horsepower, and the towing limit is 2.5 tonnes. Unlike some plug-in hybrid SUVs, the CX-60 is a proper four-wheel drive. What's more, there's even a specific towing mode for the driver to select through the Mazda Intelligent Drive Select system, which also has an EV mode for pure electric running. We matched the CX-60 to a Sprite Quattro EW weighing 1,430 kilograms, borrowed from club preferred dealer Broad Lane Leisure.
The big Mazda easily hauls the Swift up to speed. With a claimed 0 to 62 time of just 5.8 seconds, there's plenty of muscle in reserve for towing. Overtaking is quick and confident, and it's easy to maintain speed on hilly roads.
It's a stable car too. Being heavy for its size certainly helps. There's very little movement at speed, and the Mazda seems to keep the Caravan on a short leash.
Some plug-in hybrids can't match the best turbo diesels for fuel economy while towing, but the CX-60 does pretty well. On our towing economy route, having started out with a near full battery, we saw 29.2 mpg, and there was still a few miles of pure electric range remaining at the end of the trip.
If you prefer to keep faith with diesel power for a while longer, there are 2 diesels on the way with 200 horsepower or 254 horsepower.
Inside, this is a reasonably roomy and well-made car. It's at its best if you go for the top spec model, which comes with Nappa leather upholstery. It's reasonably easy to get comfortable. There's a decent range of adjustment to the steering wheel and the driver's seat, although very tall drivers might wish for another centimetre or 2 of legroom. One really clever feature is the facial recognition system, which can, once it's programmed to you, will recognise your face and it will adjust the seat and the steering wheel and the mirrors to your preferred position.
We're impressed with the infotainment system too. Thanks to the shortcut buttons and the rotary control, it's easy to use on the move, and as you'd expect, it's compatible with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Head and legroom are reasonably good in the back of the car, although if you are trading up from the smaller CX-5, you might be disappointed that there's not a bigger improvement in space. Heated outer rear seats are standard on 2 of the 3 specification levels. Some plug-in hybrids suffer from compromised boot space, but there's a healthy 570 litres with the seats upright, rising to 1,726 litres with them folded. Unlike the back seats in some SUVs, those in the CX-60 don't slide back and forth to juggle passenger and boot space.
There are a few things about the CX-60 that we're not so keen on. When driven as an electric vehicle, the drivetrain does tend to whir and whine a little bit, and the ride is stiff and unsettled, especially at low speeds. What's more, you don't get the third row of seats that you can have with a Hyundai Santa Fe or a Kia Sorento. But the car is very generously equipped, and the CX-60 tows with pace and stability.